experience today will take us aboard the largest battleship in the world, the USS Wisconsin. Why don't you join me now and make the trip from New York to Norfolk, Virginia, and see for yourself what it feels like to be aboard. We're underway. The commanding officer of the Wisconsin is Captain RJ Foley, who came to the ship from New London, Connecticut, where he had served as plans officer and chief of staff for the Submarine Force Atlantic Fleet. These are the ship's service ribbons with battle stars, earned in operations against Leyte, Luzon, Formosa, Hong Kong, Indochina, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, and Japan. In 1951, the Wisconsin, as flagship for the Commander 7th Fleet, saw 5 months of action in Korean waters. It is the primary mission of the ship to fight. In order to be in perfect condition to perform this mission, it is essential that the hull and every piece of equipment must be kept in perfect preservation and operating condition. If you've ever tried taking care of equipment around salt water, you know that this is a never-ending task. Because of the tremendous weight of the anchor and chain, this piece of rope will act as a buffer between the anchor and the first link of the chain when it is lowered. When the men are not occupied with the many tasks, there are essential drills which must be practiced till perfect. Man Overboard is one of them. And if you happen to be the one who's over, you want your shipmates to know what they're doing. And as you can see, even though the man over happens in this case to be a box, it is a serious thing to these men, and the task is performed with skill and efficiency. While the big ship makes a tight circle around the smoke marker, the boat is on its way. Mission accomplished. It's becoming evening, so let's go below and see what our ship looks like from the inside. This is the wardroom, where the ship's officers relax and eat. We'll go on through to the engineering department. Commander Ryder shows us the main engineering panel, the nerve center of the department. One of the fire rooms with its boilers. The power is then transmitted to the main engines, the turbines, then to the reduction gears, and finally to the propeller shafts. These shafts, of which there are 4, can produce up to 53,000 horsepower each. The direction of the ship can be controlled by hand here if necessary. Here's the machine shop, which can handle just about everything except the big guns. The electrical shop and some of the many different types of bulbs. Here's a motor being rewound. A printing shop. The bakery. And the butcher shop. This cook takes his work very seriously. And it was just as good as it looks. The all-important chow line. Another important line, the pay line, which is held on the 1st and 16th of each month, even when underway. What do they do with the money? Well, there's the soda fountain. And the ship store and the barber shop. The tailor shop. And this is home. Every man has a bunk and a locker for his personal belongings. Do they like their assignment? I'd say yes. The next day begins with one of the most traditional jobs in the Navy, hosing down the decks and scrubbing them. This is another time-worn task called holystoning. We get word from the bridge that we're approaching an area where we are to perform a gun drill. General quarters is sounded. Man your battle stations. targets are designated and the big 16-inch guns are in action. We're approaching our final destination now. Through historic Hampton Roads, past Cape Henry Light, to the naval base at Norfolk, Virginia. Now, with grateful thanks to the officers and men of the Wisconsin and the Navy Department for allowing us to go along, we bring our journey to a close.